What I'm going to do from now on, right, every other week, every other month, whatever, well, when I feel like it, I'm going to review one movie, right? Could be this, could be that, could be any, could be an old one, could be a dead up-to-date one, could be a not so old one, it could be one that's not even released yet, but you'll have to wait and see. I'm going to review this film, that film, the other film. Well, even if it's bad, I'll review it. And I'll give it a chance, you know what I mean? I won't, like, slate it really badly or anything like that. In this edition, this, one of my favourite films. And guess what? I was a bit sceptical when well, it was VHS at the time, when I put the video in the video recorder. I thought, oh, what's this going to be like? Is it going to be crap? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be, like, pretentious? Is it going to be stupid? Is it going to be silly? I mean, after all, it was like, oh, a film from New Zealand. It's like, you don't see many of them, do you? I thought, I mean, ooh, go on then, let's have a look. I've seen the trailers and just like, well, seemed to be like just gang fights and all that. The trailers didn't do it much justice, do you know what I mean? It was, no, watch it for yourself. Here it is anyway. Ho! Once Were Warriors. Brilliant film, that. Probably the best film to ever come out of New Zealand, that's for sure. I mean, I remember when I was married, I don't like to go back there, but that's when I first seen it. I thought, oh God, what we let ourselves in for putting this film on. Oh, we've spent £2.50 on this, hiring it out of Ritz, before it was Blockbuster. Remember Ritz? And look at this, right? Look at this. Excellent. Superb. Best film of the year. Oh, I can't read that. So small, that bit. Probably The Sun. Because that's all crap. Tory rags like that come out with it. They haven't even watched it. A real tour de force of a movie. And that's from... I can't read what paper. They're too small. This powerful film had audiences gasping. Brilliantly played, violent, gripping, and disturbing. Disturbing? I suppose it is in a way. Yeah, I mean, Christ, imagine being brought up in that kind of household, that kind of violence that surrounds them non-stop. I mean, the unpredictable fucking Jake Hecky, he's just a fucking lunatic. And you know, he was very lucky to get this role because they wanted somebody who could act aggressive, violent and, well, convincingly. Because he was well known for being a bloody doctor or something, wasn't he? In this stupid series before this, long before this. And, oh no, he's not the right bloke. What's the matter with these film producers? Don't they realise that, you know, actors are actors. They can act this way, they can act that way, they can, you know, they can do anything, you know, they can be anybody. That's what acting's all about. Not being yourself. So what are they on about? Oh, he's too nice in that series. Oh, and he's a lovely doctor. Yeah, that was another character. In another series. In another dimension. Oh, come on, man. Grasp the logic. Fucking drill it into your fucking ear holes or something. Or wherever. Any orifice that suits you. But don't fucking sit there, right, and spout shit like that to me. Brilliant film. I can't find fault with it, to be honest with you. Every aspect of this movie is sheer brilliance. I mean, I'll read the synopsis on the back, right? See what this has to be. 18 years after Jake Tamura Morrison and Beth Rena Owen were married, Beth still finds him irresistible. God knows why. Jake is a muscular, handsome man who exudes sexual energy, but he spends most of his time in the bar demanding respect and becoming drunk and violent. Beth struggles to keep her family together, though the violence takes its toll. One son has joined a vicious gang, the other has been taken to a welfare home, but she remains faithful to Jake. God knows why. Still untouched is Grace, the beautiful teenage daughter, who's only 13, I might add, a gifted writer and thinker, and the most vulnerable member of the family. What happens to her changes the family's life forever. Beth will at last be forced to make a choice and to seek a new alternative for her own survival. And, well, it's a sort of alright summing up. I could have wrote a better synopsis than that. Brilliant film. You know, I mean, you know the main actor, bloody I can't never remember, Tamura Morrison, you know, Jake Hetty, he's like, he struggled for roles after this, you know, after this film. He was like, oh, you'd think he would be in demand, wouldn't you, after playing a part like that. I mean, he was fucking superb in that. I mean, he played one of the best bullies and horrible bastard fucking twatting cunts I've ever seen in film history. And he didn't get any fucking, like his agent just dropped him. Well, I don't think it was as simple as that. But anyway, he's in debt now, and hopefully he's making new films. Well, I seen a documentary the other night, and he was like running along the beach for his new film, and I don't know what it's called or what it's about or anything, but he was in Barbed Wire with bloody Pamela Anderson and that, and he loved it. He loved to shoot the guns and all that, and oh, I'm killing all the baddies. But, you know, I mean, Christ almighty, he should be, he's a brilliant actor, him. His portrayal of a horrible, sadistic, bullying, wife-beating husband and that couldn't have been done better by anyone else. No way. How many New Zealand actors do you know? Not that many. Brilliant film. I'd recommend that to anybody. Anybody. Brilliant. And the fucking guitar solo at the end, when the end credits roll, is just to die for. Then they do the yaka yaka. No, that didn't. I'm not fucking going to try and do it, man. Jesus wept. But brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Apparently, it spawned 2 sequels. I thought it only had 1, but no, 2. Fucking 2. You know what I mean? God. I mean, the first one was... what was it? What Becomes of a Broken Hearted, I think. And the second one was Jake's Long Shadow, which I've only just found out about in the last few days. And I've got the soundtrack as well, you know, down there somewhere. I should have brought that out and showed you, but what's the point? It's got all the good songs. Well, it's got everything on it, really, from the film. Some lines, though, I've got to have to say some lines from it. I can't review a film without reenacting some of the fucking dialogue, you know what I mean? What's that bit when they go on to see Buggy, the youngest son, when he's locked up and all that in the welfare home? They're on the way, oh, Jake's hiring a car because he won loads of money on the horses and all that. Automatic as well, because you don't even have to change gears. What was it? She says, I'd keep that tone out of your voice if I was you. How many times have you seen your father in a good mood like this? Never. That's how many. So I'll have to watch a step. And then pops into the fucking pub. Oh, just the one beer. I just got to see my mates. And just the one, Jake, just the one. And fucking 7 bottles later or something. And fucking bottles that big and all. Come on. Oh, right, give me the car keys, give me the car. And he fucks her all up, balls her all up, doesn't he? But he's just a fucking arsehole. He's got this notion that he's a nobody. And he comes from, like, you know, his ancestors are all slaves and all that. I mean, he's just got no... don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stick up for him or justify his violent ways or actions, but he's just a twat. He has got reasons for being like that, but if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't go around beating people up for no reason all the time, you know what I mean? Different people, different minds, different ways, different methods, you know what I mean? Well, it's just one of the things, isn't it? The human race is very fucking strange indeed. Yep. Just take a look at me. I'm one of life's misfits, aren't I? No, I'm brilliant, me, really. I'm normal. Anyway, definitely recommend that to any film goer, anybody, as long as you're old enough, because it might disturb a few youngsters, you know what I mean? I mean, a 13-year-old girl gets raped in it. That's horrible, that. I didn't realise she was 13 until bloody Beth told him at the end. I love his face when Jake's reading the fucking tore up diary which has been repaired since his son gone. Read it! Uncle Bully. Uncle fucking Bully! It's just, honestly, brilliant film. Fucking amazing. I don't know how they managed to make any sequels out of that. Brilliant. I mean, the bloke who wrote the novel, oh God, what was his name? Alan Duff. Alan Duff. He wrote the novel, oh God, an instant success, bestseller. And like some smart aleck come along and thought, oh God, I'll make a brilliant film, that. And there you go. They did. They made a brilliant film out of it. The director, oh God, I can't pronounce his name. It was Lee Tamahara. What's it? Oh, the fuck knows. Anyway, good director. I think it was his debut as well. Anyway, Hammerheads, that's enough said about that film. upset, cook the man some fucking eggs. Cook the man some fucking eggs. Next day, when he's fucking battered her all over the place, right? He says, it's not funny, really. It's just, she sat there on the bed, right? Fucking blood all over, massive fucking eye out there. And he comes in the bedroom and fucking says, "What's all the fucking noise? You're making me sick, woman. Go and clean his fucking self up. You did this to me, Jake." And he actually thinks that the oldest son has been taken away. He doesn't even realise this fucking younger one, Buggy. Fucking idiot. Oh, he's a horrible. They couldn't have picked anyone else to play a character as bad as him. I mean, he's brilliant in that. He should have fucking got an Oscar for it, because he was fucking class. It's like that at the end when he's like, just before she tells, she lets it all slip. She opens a can of fucking worms and, "Oh, Uncle, just sat drinking with Uncle Buggy, rate my Grace, my baby." And he's like, "You know the fucking worry now. Get out of here, you fucking bitch, before I kick your fucking head in." Yeah, right. His answer to everything violence. Jake Hackey, innit? Anyway, that's my review of that. One of my favourite films of all time, that actually. Brilliant film, that. Recommend it to anyone. Except minors, of course, because it's pretty violent. Anyway, hammerheads. Good night. Ooh.